Hello friend, how are you? I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're healthy and you're doing well and you're happy, and whatever you've been praying for has been answered. I thank you so much for being here, for welcoming me to your space. Thank you for those who are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you if it's your first time here. Thank you for becoming often, and those who come week after week to encourage me. Thank you for all the feedbacks. I thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Terry Duo, the founder of Upya TV. And in this channel, we are all about inspiring one another. And today we are going to talk about trusting the process. Trusting the process. Sometimes in life we can be thrown those curveballs, those bad surprises that come our way, and those punches that life can throw at us, and we are down, we are on our knees, we surrender, we are in a point of surrender because it is so hard to see the next minute, to see the next day. We are not trusting ourselves, we are not trusting the process because looks so hard. But friend, one thing for sure is that everything has to change. Good times come and go, bad times come and go. The children are born, they become adults, and the seasons changes. That is constant. We know things cannot stay the same. It's good to know that we are not in total control of our lives. We can plan. There are people who plan 10 years ahead of time. They know where they'll be 3 years, this week, this month, that day. And it's good to plan, but it's also good to leave room for the unknown, because life, we cannot be in total control of our lives. We are not. Okay? So it's good to know that when we know that and we accept that, we can be humble enough to accept the surprises when life throws us surprises, no matter how hard they are. It's not easy to take, especially negative surprises from life, but we know things will change. This lady, her name is Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. This is the president of Liberia. She was elected in the office in 2005, but took office inaugurated in 2006, and then elected again in up to 2018. So President Ellen Sirleaf, before she became the president, she had to trust the process. She was the first president in the continent of Africa, a female president, to be elected democratically in that continent. Can you imagine? But you might think her life was rosy. It wasn't. She had so many troubles. She had so many things that should have made her give up. First of all, she was a finance minister during William Talbot's time in the 70s, and she did a great job. And they used to say she was the smartest minister in that cabinet. Later on, there was this president whose name was Samuel Doe, sorry. Samuel Doe came into power in 1985, and it was through a rigged election. And President Ellen Sirleaf refused to call Samuel Doe president. She always referred to him as General Doe. And General Doe was one of those really, really strong in a bad way. Like, he was a dictator. He put so many Liberians in prison, and most of them never came out. They died in prison. And also Ellen Sirleaf was one of those people. She was sentenced to 10 years in prison. So when she finally made it out of the prison, she went home. So when she went back home, also at home she used to have a lot of trouble because she was suffering from domestic violence. Her husband was very abusive. In her memoir that is called This Child Will Be Blessed, it's you can find it on Amazon. She said that one time, at one point, her husband pulled out a gun and hit her on the head with the gun's butt. So you can imagine everywhere she was going, it was so negative. She was so discouraged. It was very toxic. But she just kept faith. She trusted the process. She knew she will make it. Things will change no matter how bad they were. She never gave up. She trusted the process. Sometimes, friend, we take our eyes on the ball. Sometimes when things are bad, we look at other people. We are thinking, how come? Why me? How come these people are succeeding? How come their life is so rosy, as we tell ourselves? Because we think everything is fantastic for them, but for us it isn't. We lie to ourselves. Other people are doing better than we are, and most of the time those are just lies that we tell ourselves. Then we lose focus. And I'm not saying it's bad to compare ourselves with other people. Actually, compare ourselves with other people. Sometimes it can be motivating and it can help us to do better for next time and improve in our areas. But when it's done in excessive, it becomes an obsession. And then when it becomes envy. And when you start envying somebody, you will start belittling them, you start sabotaging them, and in the process, we end up sabotaging ourselves. Because when you envy somebody, you are distracted. You're just thinking about them, what they are doing, what they are not doing, what they are up to, and so on. And then you forget to follow your goals. You forget to focus on your life, and you're distracted on this other way. No matter how talented or gifted you are, you're distracted because now you're becoming jealousy and envious, and it's a mess. So it's good to trust the process, no matter how hard our life is. Remember, friend, we came on this earth at a different time, and in the end, we'll exit at a different time because we all accumulate different hours. Our paths are all different. So it's good to trust the process, and it's good to appreciate ourselves no matter how little efforts we make in whatever we do. Maybe you made a good meal for your family today, and that is a progress. Appreciate that. Maybe you did something good for your wife today. Appreciate that. For a friend, for siblings, whatever you did for your boss, just appreciate that. Be a good friend to yourself. Be your own champion first before anyone else. Speak to yourself like the way you would speak to your best friend, because sometimes we tell ourselves very negative things, and guess what, friend? Whatever you tell yourself, nobody can change it for you, because these are things, they're internal. Okay, so it's good, speak positive things towards yourself. I'm not saying you idolize yourself, no, just trust God, trust the process, because you're fearfully and wonderfully made by God. God does not make any mistake. Just trust the process. No matter how hard it is, you will come through it. Okay, so celebrate yourself, be happy. May God help you and to help you to go through whatever it is you're going. And today I am going to end up our this program with a serenity prayer. Serenity prayer means, serenity means the state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled. It goes like this: God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. My friend, I pray that you'll be blessed, and I hope God will, whatever situation you are, if you're happy, I thank God for you. If you're going through trouble, I pray God will help you to pass through that trouble and see the sun and smile again. Thank you. God bless you.